I went to get a car from Enterprise. And so there was a guy who just graduated from college. He was like, oh, you're a teacher. Give me the best advice what would you tell a person like me who wants to be? And then he had me his career. I said, my advice to you is find somebody who's already done what you want to be, right? And they're successful at it, and make that person your mentor. Ask that person, they be your mentor? And you follow them. Do that in any trade. If you want to be a plumber, find you a master plumber, the best at it, right? And follow him and just work with him. And unfortunately, that may take some of your time, that may not be paid. But eventually that person can be the person who vouches for you, right? People have anything you do, any job you do is going to take extra time. It just is. In order for you to be a doctor, you got to put in so many hours without getting paid. In order for you to be anything amazing, you're going to have to put in time without you getting paid. Even as a teacher, we had to be interns at one point, not getting paid. Okay. So with that being said, it carries for anything that you do. And that's how you get people to vouch for you. You work under them. You show up before time, stay after time, and they will vouch for you.
It's so weird. It's so weird you say that, because the key to actually being lazy is doing as much possible work as you can in the front end, and then you'll be able to coast on the back end. Because a lot of times, if you want to get promoted, you just go over and above of what's required. And then you get promoted to the point where you're not doing the physical work anymore or the hard lifting. You're just managing people because you've acquired a skill set.
But see, again, what goes into the planning, even on the education side, when you're in high school, now, like this generation have so much more access to things that we did not have. And so like now they got dual enrollment. You know what I'm saying? They got all of these things where it's starting in middle school. So you can literally start taking classes that you would normally have to take in high school. And then once you get to high school, you're already taking college classes. So you can literally leave high school with an associate's degree. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of us do not take advantage of that. Of those opportunities, and those are the free opportunities. So if people are talking about not paying all of that money for college to get a degree, and it's not even going to guarantee me money, you know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. That take advantage of the free stuff. Then even if the issue is you're saying you don't want to owe debt, you don't, then take care of the free stuff. Take advantage. I mean, we love free stuff. You know what I'm saying? We want free groceries. We want free time, get in the club for free. You know what I'm saying? We want all of that free stuff, but the free stuff that really matters, that will help propel us in better situations, we don't take advantage of.
I mean, listen, I think some of this stuff is like what I was saying. Like, a lot of us and people in general, but a lot of Black people do not live and grow in the environments that fosters these kind of ideas and habits. We just don't. We just hang around our peers, and if our peers is trash, we'll just be trash with our peers. And to Yana's point, yeah, I know that there's Black engineers, Black tech firms and attorneys and stuff like that. They ain't never seen nobody around them do it, but they decided that's what I wanted to do, and they went to go do it. But to me, that's few and far in between. Majority of the people see other things that they think is more viable, like being an influencer, being an entertainer, doing sports, doing things that when they look at this, oh, I think that I can do that. This person looks like me. They're making a butt ton of money. I'm going to do that. But when you actually do the math.
And it's so funny because you can pick that person out on TV. You go out and look, and you see that person on TV, and you feel like you can be that person. But a person right in front of you who you're supposed to see once a year, like a doctor, I don't want to do that. Like they're in your face. You're just overlooking it because you don't want to. Like I'm not understanding how.
That's because the work is different. And then also, like, if you look at something that's entertainment based, like music or sports, right? A lot of these people that watch, a lot of the kids that watch that stuff, they're already doing it. They go outside and play basketball with their friends, or they might sing songs, or they might make music at the crib, you know, get the little mini board, recording tracks. Like, it seems very easily attainable, but the problem is you don't understand that who you're looking at is a rare winner. Rare. Like, there's not a lot of people that you seeing in the NBA. Like, you don't see that many people in the NBA. There's only a certain
But
number of
where's the
spots.
disconnect? Why aren't they able to see that that is so rare? Like,
Because, like I
and
said,
don't
they're
get it
already
twisted,
doing it. They're
huh?
already doing it. And most of the time, when you're young, you already have a disillusionment. You're like, shoot, I can do anything. Your parents told you can do anything. And if he did it, then I can do it. Now, like you said, there's firefighters, there's attorneys, there's doctors. All these people is in front of you, right? But you be like, okay, so what? There doesn't seem to be as an excitement or enough money that comes with these things that you see every day. Versus when you see a basketball player or a rapper or somebody on Twitch or Instagram or an influencer of some form of fashion or a streamer, like, you look at what they do and people be like, that looks better than the doctor and all these other people. That just looks better. They don't, it's not actually that much better, but it just looks better.
Did you have something to say? You know, somebody did.
Yeah. I think HC has like a point, right? I think there's a cool factor, right? The engineers that you meet, the firefighters that you meet, they may not be the cool guy, the guy that everybody's saying hi to on the block, right? Those tend to be, you know, the dope boys, the ballers. Like, kids are very human beings alike, but kids more than anybody else, right? They want to be cool. They want to be recognized by their peers. They want to be seen by their peers, right? Unfortunately, with the influencers, that could go either way, right? Because, you know, you would have a Black doctor who's also an influencer and make being a doctor cool. There are ways around that. But in terms of like the more entertainment professions, like, you see the appreciation for what those people do. You see the admiration that people have for those people. It becomes inspirational, right? I want to be like him, not just because of what he does and how much money he makes, but look at the way other people look at him. Look at the way other people treat that person. I think that's way more attractive to children than anything else, than the money. They don't even really conceptualize money the way adults do, if we're honest, right?
So how do we get out of that mentality, knowing that they're not enough? I mean, it'd be great if everybody can be entertainers. They cannot be. So we're gonna have more people falling because they're trying to go after this dream that's just not gonna come true.